Shri Sai Ram. In the previous session, we solved problems on trigonometric equations. In this session, let us discuss periodicity of the trigonometric functions. Before that, let us discuss the answers for the previous assignment questions. Find the general solution of the following, where we have the first question, cos 3x is equal to minus root 3 by 2. So minus root 3 by 2, we have to express that in terms of cos. So what we can write? Cos, so root 3 by 2 for pi by 6, and pi by 6 in the second quadrant we can consider. So pi minus pi by 6, that is 5 pi by 6. So therefore we can write this as cos 5 pi by 6. Now we have it is in the form of cos x is equal to cos y. So we have the formula 3x is equal to 2n pi plus or minus y. Y is 5 pi by 6, but we need x. So x is nothing but 2n pi by 3 plus or minus 5 pi by 3 into 6, that is 18, where n belongs to z. So this is the general solution of this particular equation. Next problem, sin square x is equal to 3 by 4. So we can write sin x as square root of 3 by 4, that is plus or minus root 3 by 2. Next, so here we have two solutions, that is for sin x is equal to root 3 by 2 or sin x is equal to minus root 3 by 2. Now we can write this as sin x is equal to root 3 by 2 sin pi by 6. So x, we have x is equal to n pi plus minus 1 power n, y is pi by 6 for n belongs to z. Or in other case we have minus root 3 by 2 and sin is negative in the third and the fourth quadrant. So we need third or fourth quadrant angle. So we can write this as, and root 3 by 2 for pi by 6. So pi by 6 in third quadrant, that is pi plus pi by 6, that is 7 pi by 6. So therefore we can say sin x is equal to sin 7 pi by 6. So we can write x as n pi plus minus 1 power n, y, that is 7 pi by 6 for n belongs to z. So therefore the general solution of this particular equation is x is equal to n pi plus minus 1 power n pi by 6 for n belongs to z, or x is equal to n pi plus minus 1 power n 7 pi by 6 for n belongs to z. We have next problem, cos 3x plus cos x minus cos 2x is equal to 0. So let us solve this. Cos 3x plus cos 2x, we can write it as 2 cos x plus y by 2. So 3x plus x, 4x by 2, that is 2x, cos x minus y by 2, that is 3x minus x, 2x by 2, that is x, minus cos 2x is equal to 0. So we can see here cos 2x is common. So take cos 2x outside. So we have 2 cos x minus 1 is equal to 0. Now product is equal to 0 means one of the terms should be equal to 0. So we can write either cos 2x is equal to 0 or 2 cos x minus 1 is equal to 0. And here we can say it is angle for cos of some angle is equal to 0 means we can say that angle must be odd multiple of pi by 2, that is 2n plus 1 pi by 2 for n belongs to z. But we need x. So x is equal to 2n plus 1 pi by 2 into 2, we can say it is 4. So 2n plus 1 pi by 4 for n belongs to z. Now in the other case we have 2 cos x minus 1 is equal to 0. So what is cos x here? Cos x is 1 by 2, right? Plus 1 by 2. So cos x is equal to 1 by 2. So 1 by 2 we can write it as cos pi by 3. Now x is equal to 2n pi plus or minus y. Y is pi by 3 for n belongs to z. So therefore general solution of this particular equation is x is equal to 2n plus 1 pi by 4 or x is equal to 2n pi plus or minus pi by 3 for n belongs to z. Let us see the next problem. We have 2 cos square x plus 3 sin x is equal to 0. So 2 cos square x. So here cos square x we can write in terms of sign, that is 1 minus sin square x plus 3 sin x is equal to 0, or we can write this as 2 minus 2 sin square x plus 3 sin x is equal to 0. Now it is of the form, and we can rewrite that as 2 sin square x minus 3 sin x minus 2 is equal to 0, right? So now it is of the form 2x square minus 3x minus 2 is equal to 0, where x is in place of x we have sin x. So it's a quadratic equation, so we have to solve that in order to find, but we are getting sin x is equal to what? So now we can write it as 2x square plus minus 4x plus x, correct? Minus 4 plus 1 minus 3. So we can write this minus 3x as minus 4x plus x minus 2 is equal to 0. Now factorize. So if I take x out, I have 2x plus 1. Now if I take here minus 2 out, then I have here 2x plus 1 which is equal to 0. So therefore I have here 2x plus 1 into x minus 2 is equal to 0. But now we can substitute what is this, that is 2x is sin x, so 2 sin x plus 1 into 2 x minus 2, that is sin x minus 2 is equal to 0. This product is equal to 0 means one of the term, that is 2 sin x plus 1 is equal to 0, or sin x minus 2 is equal to 0. Now this implies 2 sin x plus 1 is equal to 0 means sin x is equal to minus half, or here we have sin x is equal to 2. But sin x is equal to 2, will this happen? Because we know that sin x, range for sin x is from minus 1 to 1, it cannot exceed 1. But here we are getting sin x value to be 2, which is not possible. So therefore we have sin x is equal to minus half. This will let us solve, that is sin x is equal to minus half. So that is pi by 6 in the third or the fourth quadrant. If it is, we are considering it in the third quadrant, we have pi by 6 in the third quadrant, that is pi plus pi by 6, that is 7 pi by 6. So we have sin x is equal to sin 7 pi by 6, or we can write that as x is equal to n pi plus minus 1 power n y. Y is 7 pi by 6. Therefore, we have the general solution for this particular equation, x is equal to n pi plus minus 1 power n 7 pi by 6 for n belongs to z. Let us see the next problem. Tan 2x is equal to minus cot x plus pi by 2. Now, we know that cot x plus pi by 2 is nothing but, what is it? X plus pi by 2. That is pi by 2 plus x means more than pi by 2, which will be there in the second quadrant. So in the second quadrant, cot is negative, and since pi by 2 is involving, we say cot will be changed to tan. So we get tan x, but it is negative, minus tan x, because in the second quadrant cot is negative. So minus tan x is nothing but cot of x plus pi by 2. So what is minus cot x plus pi by 2? That is, we have, that is tan x, right? So therefore we can write this as, so we have tan 2x is equal to tan x. Now, so therefore we have 2x is equal to n pi plus y, y is x. Now take this x to this side, so we have 2x minus x, that is x is equal to n pi for n belongs to z. Similarly, we can consider the similar kind of problem where we have, if we have x plus pi by 3, if it is given, then what you will do? tan 2x is equal to minus cot x plus pi by 3 for any angle. I have taken pi by 3. Then what? So x plus pi by 3 we have to express. So this whole right hand side we have to express in terms of tan of some angle. We know that tan will be changed to cot, or cot will be changed to tan if pi by 2 is involving in the angle. So tan of, how we can write? So now the required angle is x plus pi by 3. Here we have, this is some x here. So we have here minus cot x. We have to express in terms of tan. So minus cot x. So we know that cot of, that is tan pi by 2 plus some angle x will give you cot x, right? But it is negative, correct? So minus cot x is nothing but tan of pi by 2 plus x. So here what is x? X is x plus pi by 3. Therefore we can write this minus cot of x plus pi by 3 as tan of pi by 2 plus x plus pi by 3. So like this we can express this, that is minus cot x is nothing but tan of x plus pi by 2 plus pi by 3, which is nothing but, which we can say that is tan of x plus pi by 2 plus pi by 3, that is 3 pi plus 2 pi, 3 pi plus 2 pi, 5 pi by 3 into 2, 6. So this is the angle for tan 2x. Now simplify. 2x is equal to n pi plus y. Y is x plus 5 pi by 6. Now take this x to this side, we get x is equal to. So that is x is equal to n pi plus 5 pi by 6 for n belongs to z. This is the angle. Now therefore the general solution of tan 2x is equal to minus cot x plus pi by 3 will be x is equal to n pi plus 5 pi by 6 for n belongs to z. Similarly we can prove for any of the angle, that is if it is in place of pi by 2, if we have some pi by 6 or pi by 4, anything, we can perform the same method. Now let us discuss about periodicity of the trigonometric functions. So what do you mean by periodicity? So periodicity is nothing but a property. But what kind of property? And here we are referring for the periodicity for function, that is f of x. So it is the property of repeated occurrence of the things. So since we are considering a function, we can say the property of repeated occurring of values. So the property of repeated occurrence of the values over regular intervals is known as periodicity. That is, if the value of the function is repeating over a regular intervals, which we can call it as a periodicity. Now let us talk about periodic function. What kind of function we call it as a periodic function? Its definition says a function f of x is said to be periodic if its value is unchanged when the value of the variable is increased by a constant. So here the constant is the word constant, it's a significant factor here. So whenever you add a particular constant to a variable x, then the function is unchanged. Such function we call it as a periodic function. That is, if p is a constant for which the function is unchanged, that is f of x plus p is equal to f of x for all x, such function we call it as a periodic function. So if we know that a function is periodic, it satisfies this property. F of x plus p is equal to f of x for all x. And this constant should be a real number. Now we may have different constants, many constants which satisfies this property. F of x plus p is equal to f of x. That is, there are many p's. But if p is the smallest positive constant, that is, if we are considering the smallest of all the p's of this type, then p is called period of the function f of x. So what is period in it? So the P which satisfies this property, where that P should be smallest of all. First it should be smallest and it should be positive. We cannot consider the negative period. So period is always positive, it's a real number and it is smallest of all the P's. We will get a clarity while discussing about the periodicity of the trigonometric functions. And if we know that a function f of x is periodic with the period P, then its reciprocal 1 by f of x is also periodic with the same period P. So if f of x is periodic, then we say 1 by f of x, that is reciprocal, is also periodic and their period will be same as P. And also one more thing which we can add, that is if you have a function f of x with period some P, okay, f of x is a periodic with some period P, then we know that 1 by f of x is also periodic with the same P. So period of both f of x and 1 by f of x will be P. And also we can find the periodicity or the period of f of x, ax plus b also. If we know that f of x is having the period P, then what is the period of f of ax plus b? Then it will be P by mod a. What is a here? A is a coefficient of the variable, that is coefficient of x. So if we find P by mod a, P is nothing but period of f of x. So if we find P by mod a, where a is the coefficient of x, then P by mod a will be the period of f of ax plus b. So if we have a function f of x with some period P, then period of f of ax plus b will be P by mod a. That is, we have to consider the positive. That is, suppose for example, if you have some minus 2 as a coefficient of x, then in order to find, that is, you are asked to find this f of minus 2x plus some value, we can consider ax plus b is some 3. So then the period of this particular function will be P by mod a. That is, you have to consider the positive of the coefficient, that is positive, that is modulus of minus 2 will be 2. So you have to consider the plus 2 only, not minus 2. Now let us discuss the period of trigonometric functions. We know that coming to the sine function, we know that the value of sine will be repeating after the 2 pi, right? We know the value for sine, that is 0, pi by 6, pi by 4, pi by 3, pi by 2. Next coming to the pi, next 3 pi by 2, next we have 2 pi. So this is first quadrant, next second, we have here we have third and the fourth quadrant, right? Now we know for sine 0 is 0, pi by 6 is half, next we have 1 by root 2, next we have root 3 by 2, next we have 1, pi, sine pi is 0, next sine 3 pi by 2 minus 1, next here again 0, right? So we see here different values for sine from 0 to 2 pi. But if you consider after 2 pi, that is 2 pi plus some angle, suppose we consider 2 pi plus 0, 2 pi will be same as 0 only, right? And suppose if we consider 2 pi plus pi by 6, that is 2 pi, that is 360 plus 30, if we consider, it will take same value as 30 degree. Value will be unchanged for the after 2 pi, that is the value of the sine function repeats after 2 pi. It follows the same values, okay? The value of this one, if you consider 2 pi plus pi by 4, it will take same as 2 pi plus pi by 4, that is pi by 4 only. That is, we have sine of pi by 4 plus 2 pi, we are getting it as sine pi by 4, or sine of, if you take pi by 2, pi by 2 plus 2 pi, we get it as sin pi by 2 only. That is, we have here f of x plus p is equal to f of x. Same format we have here for any x. If you change the variable x after 2 pi, then the value of the function will be unchanged. We are getting the same value as the variable, that is sin of pi by 4 plus 2x is sin pi by 4 only. That is, we say sin of x plus 2 pi will be same as sin x. Value is unchanged for 2 pi, where 2 pi is the constant here. Now, and also after completion of this one, we get one more, that is 4 pi here. So after 4 pi also we are getting the same values. So we can say sin of x plus 4 pi, 2 into 2 pi, that is also same as sin x. Similarly, we say sin of x plus 6 pi is also same as sin x. So in general, we say sin of 2n pi plus x will be same as sin x. Now, what we have to do? We have to find the period of now sine function. So period of sine function. So what is the property of the period? So p should be a real number. It should be positive and it should be smallest of all the such constants. So here we see 2 pi satisfies that fact, 2 pi, 4 pi, 6 pi, 8 pi, etc. for any value, and if we want we can consider the negative value also, that is also satisfied, that is minus 2 pi, minus 4 pi, minus 6 pi, that will also satisfies that fact, f of x plus p is equal to f of x. So which is the smallest of everything and which is positive and which is a real number? So all are real numbers only, but we have to consider the positive of them, that is positive we can consider 2 pi, 4 pi, 6 pi, etc. and in that which is the smallest one. So we see here 2 pi is the smallest one, right? So therefore we can say the period of sine function will be 2 pi. Similarly, it is followed by the cos function. We know same thing, same fact. For the cos, we know that cos x plus 2 pi will be same as cos x, that is cos value also repeats after 2 pi till 2 pi, 0 to 2 pi it takes different values, but after 2 pi it repeats, that is it takes same, cos x plus 2 pi is same as cos x. And similarly we say cos x plus 4 pi is also same as cos x. Similarly we say cos of x plus 2n pi is same as cos x, and we can consider the negative value also, that is cos of x plus minus 2 pi is same as cos x. So likewise, but which is the period? We see here 2 pi is the smallest positive real number, which becomes the period for cos. So therefore we have period of sine and cos function will be 2 pi, and there is no angle which satisfies this fact in between 0 to 2 pi. So only 2 pi or after 2 pi, that is 2 pi, 4 pi which satisfies, but period will be 2 pi for sine and cos function. Now let us see for its reciprocal. So we have the reciprocal of cos, that is secant x. So we know that secant x will be equal to 1 by cos x, and we know the fact that if f of x is periodic with some period p, then 1 by f of x is also periodic with the some period, same period p. So now here we have cos x, we know its period, that is 2 pi, correct? Period of cos x will be 2 pi. So therefore reciprocal of cos, that is secant, will be also having the same period 2 pi. So therefore we say period of secant x will be 2 pi. Same way we can say cosec x. Cosec x is the reciprocal of sin x, and we know the period of sin x, period of the sin x is 2 pi. So therefore we have the reciprocal of sin x, that is cosecant x, will be having the period 2 pi. So therefore we say period of sin x, cos x, secant x and cosecant x will have the period 2 pi. Next, let us see about the period of tan. So, coming to their values, we know coming to the value of tan x, we know that tan 0 is 0, tan pi by 6 1 by root 3, next we have 1, next we have root 3, next we have infinity, that is from here to here it covers all the positive real numbers. Next, coming to the second quadrant, we have here cos pi, tan pi is 0 and 3 pi by 2 again it is infinity, now again it is 0. So here to here it considers all positive real numbers and here to here it considers all negative real numbers. Next, from here to here, that is pi to 3 pi by 2, third quadrant, it repeats all the positive, and next from 3 pi by 2 to 2 pi we have negative. So what we can observe? So 0 to pi by 2 all the positive and pi by 2 to pi all the negative. Next, after that it follows the same thing, that is pi to 3 pi by 2 positive all the real numbers and 3 pi by 2 to 2 pi it considers all the negative real numbers. So positive to negative, negative to positive to negative. So what we can see here is the value of the tan function repeats after pi, that is after pi only it repeats, after 2 pi again it repeats, then after 3 pi again it repeats. So we can say tan of x plus pi is equal to same as tan x, or we say tan of x plus 2 pi is also same as tan x, or we say tan of x plus n pi is same as tan x, that is value of the tan repeats after n pi and the value will be unchanged for even if you increase by that particular constant. So but which is and we can consider the negative value also, that is tan of x minus pi, x minus 2 pi, likewise x minus n pi for anything, any n, that where n is an integer. So we say tan remains unchanged. So therefore, but which is the smallest of all these? We need smallest positive real number as a constant, that is period. So here we see pi is the smallest, right? Pi is the smallest positive real number. So therefore we say period of tan x will be pi. Period of tan x will be pi. Now coming to its reciprocal cot x, we know that reciprocal of cot x will be tan x. We know that period of tan x is pi, so therefore its reciprocal will also have the same period p. So that is 1 by cot x, that is tan x will have pi period. So therefore we have cot x also have the same period pi. And also we say, suppose if any p exists in between 0 to pi which becomes the period, we have to prove that that is not possible. That is, there is no period or there is no p satisfies this fact f of x plus p is equal to f of x for tan which lies in between 0 to pi. So that is, if p is a period or p is a period for tan x where p lies between 0 to pi, then what happens? We can write this, right? Tan x plus p is equal to tan x. Now since tan x plus p is equal to tan x, where x can be any variable, I can take x to be 0 also. So if I take x is equal to 0, then tan 0 plus p, we get tan p which is equal to 0. So tan p is equal to 0 possible only for p is equal to 0. But we have taken 0, p in between 0 and pi, not equal to p. So which is a contradiction. So therefore we say that p must not be there in between 0 to pi. That is, pi is the period of, it's a proof for the fact that pi is the period of tan x. Similarly, we know that period of cot x is also pi because cot x is the reciprocal of tan x. Now let us solve the problems to find the period. We know that find the period of the following trigonometric functions, where the first one we have y is equal to 3 sin 2x. Now the period of this particular function is depending on the period of sin 2x, right? So we have to find the period of sin 2x. Now this is of the form sin of 2x plus 0, that is ax plus b. So whenever you have a function of the form ax plus b, its period will be p by mod a, where a is the coefficient of the x, that is coefficient of the variable x. So now what is the coefficient of x? We have here 2, right? So we have to consider the modulus of 2. And what is the period of sine function? Period of sine function is 2 pi. So we have 2 pi by mod a, that is mod 2. So that is 2 pi by 2, that is pi. So therefore period of this particular function sin 2x will be pi. So therefore we say period of 3 sin 2x is also pi. Next question, we have tan 3x. So we know that period of tan function is pi. So we write, so and here the coefficient of x will be 3. So we have to divide the period of the tan function by modulus of 3, that is 3. So we have here, that is p by mod a, that is p by mod a, that is mod 3, which is nothing but we have pi by 3. So pi by 3 is the period of y is equal to tan 3x. Next we have tan x by 4. So we have the function tan x by 4. So what is the coefficient? A here, a is nothing but here we see 1 by 4, right? And what is the period of tan? Tan is x. So therefore period of this particular function is nothing but the p, that is pi by 1 by 4, right? Pi by 1 by 4, so that is 4 pi. So period of tan x by 4 is 4 pi. Next we have sin square 2x. We cannot take the period of sin 2x here, it's a different function, sin square 2x. So we have to bring it in terms of some cos 2x or tan 2x or sin 2x, that is in the form of that. So we have here sin square 2x. So we have cos 2x formula, that is 1 minus 2 sin square x is equal to cos 2x. So what is sin square x? So sin square x is nothing but 1 minus cos 2x divided by 2. Now we need sin square 2x. So in place of x, let us substitute 2x. So that is sin square 2x, which is equal to 1 minus cos 2 into 2x, that is 4x by 2. Now we can rewrite that as half minus half into cos 4x. Now, so this particular function is depending on cos 4x, period of cos 4x. So let us find out what is period of cos 4x. Cos 4x, period of cos 4, we know that period of cos is 2 pi. So, and divided by coefficient of x, that is 4. So we have pi by 2. So therefore period of this particular function sin square 2x is pi by 2. So now we have come to an end of this particular session, where we have assignment question. Find the period of the following trigonometric functions, where the first function is 3 cos 2x. So here you have to find the period of cos 2x, which will be the period of 3 cos 2x. Next we have 2 sin 3x. Next we have cos x by 2. Next we have cos square 2x, and next we have 5 cosecant 3x. So in the next session, let us solve still more complicated problems. Till then, I conclude my session. Thank you. Sai Ram.